Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome. Thank you for clicking on the video. Today I'm gonna be switching over my starter. The starter has been giving me an issue for like, I don't know, I would say a couple months, but not really giving me problems those whole times, but showing signs that it's going out, and it's just progressively gotten worse. So for the people who've done this before, you probably already know, but right now I got the symptom of the starter grinding. So anytime I go to turn the bike over after it's been warm, say I pick it up here, go to the gas station, fill it up, go to hit the starter, and it just makes that like grind noise. So it's not cool, obviously. So we're gonna be changing that today, and stay tuned. It's I got a pretty one, so it was a lot of money. All right, so I disconnected the battery. Obviously you can see there I got them taped off so they don't contact anything while I'm working on the starter. That right there is what we're gonna be taking out. So I don't know if this will be a how-to video or not, but I'll definitely pick you guys up and give you an update along the way. All right guys, here's the starter. Like I said, she's a pretty one. I got the chrome one because if I'm gonna drop that kind of money, might as well get the freaking chrome one, dude. That's just how I feel about it. I'm doing this off of watching the same YouTube video twice, so let's get into it. All right, so far I disconnected the positive terminal. This comes from your positive from your battery down to your starter, and then I unplugged the O2 sensor for the rear. Right here, your setup might be a little different. I got Samsung Cholo Choodles, so this is what I'm working with. As you can see back there, there's the hole that I took the bolt out of back there, and then right around over here. So when you do that, you're gonna have something like this, probably something similar. This is the bracket that actually sits back there on top of your starter, and those will go through that. So this is the setup that I had to use for it. Right here, ratchet, 6-inch extension, I believe. And then I got these long hex Allen heads. They're rounded so that you can actually go in at a like kind of an angle, and it still will unscrew the bolts without stripping them, but you still got to be careful because they are definitely prone to stripping. Sorry I can't get it to focus. This is kind of a pain in the butt, but that's the setup to get those bolts out. That's the bracket, the bolts. You also need a 1/2-inch wrench to take off the nut for the terminal, the positive terminal. And now I believe we just have to work this thing out. Awesome, so finally got the starter out, guys. It took me approximately like 5 minutes, actually, like 5, 7, maybe 10 minutes. So what I did was obviously unhooked everything. You have to take your oil cap off, put some paper towel here so nothing falls in, nothing goes in there. You're gonna want to unplug these, right? And your battery's disconnected anyway, so it shouldn't matter. Keep these in line. So the bottom one, I stayed on the bottom, the top one stays on top. Put those down here with the starter in. You should be able to take your right hand, a couple fingers, go underneath the starter, and with your left hand on the other side at the same time. Before you pull the starter out, because you're not going to be able to, you need to turn it this way, and while maintaining support from underneath and using your left hand to pull it out. That was really, really easy, actually. I thought I was gonna be here for a lot longer. Do that to get the starter out. That was so much easier than I thought it was gonna be. I thought I was gonna be in here fighting it for hours. So let's hope putting the new one back in is just as easy and just as smooth. Now would be a good time to look at your teeth, make sure they're fine. Mine seem to look good. So if they're not supposed to look like that, somebody comment below, let me know. But from what I can tell, they look good. A little bit of primary fluid back there from when taking it out. The belt looks good from here. So let's get back to putting it on. Here's the old starter, just to look at it. So this would actually be where the second O-ring goes, right in here. There's a fat bug right there, whatever that is. Is that a butterfly? butterfly or something. So it looks like this was already starting to go anyways. All right guys, so for some reason this $600 starter does not come with an O-ring. So go to your Harley dealer, pay this was like $8. I know you could probably find it somewhere else for cheaper, but I pay for the convenience. Purchase this O-ring because it does not come with the starter. That O-ring is gonna go right in here, just like the old one. Putting the starter back in was 10 times easier than even removing it. I think they might have even made it smaller. Let me show you. So the stock one, the original one, I think they made this one smaller here than on the other one because this was so much easier to put in, and I didn't even have to like really mess with it. This has been a really job so far. So I'm not a Harley mechanic, but I'm just like you guys. I like to work on my bike, and if you don't want to work on your bike, you got the money to go spend to pay the dealership, there's nothing wrong with that either, in my opinion. I highly suggest just giving it a try. If not, you can always go to the dealer and pay them to fix your mistake. So you really can't go wrong just trying it once. All right guys, so everything's in now. We got those bolts threaded in there. As you can see, maybe, possibly, there's that one, and then the second one that's back here, you can't really see it. There it is. So got those in. Make sure you Loctite those. I used this one here, removable. So make sure you put some of that on the threads. Connected this here. Put back our negative and positive on the starter under this boot. You're gonna put that bolt. You're gonna connect this back. So this right here, red wire, which is your positive, I'd imagine. Your colored wire is gonna go on the top one, and your black wire from here is gonna go on the bottom one. Make sure you guys take a picture of everything before you even start, so you know exactly where everything goes, where it was, what needs to be plugged in, everything like that. There's the starter, guys. Put her in. Got everything buttoned up. I got this put in. I got these back on there. Put this on there. O2 sensors connected and routed back underneath here. It looks good. I have to look on the other side to make sure there's no gaps, but it all fit really well. This took about an hour, I would say, but a little bit longer just because I'm trying to also record some of this stuff for you guys. Now all I got to do is connect the battery, and we're gonna start her up and see how she runs. Make sure you spray down whatever you touch before you start it so none of your chrome gets fingerprints. Take the bike around the block and let it get warmed up, and I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna try to start it up and see if it gives me that same grinding noise, because if it does, shit, but it's not going to, hopefully. So let me do that. I'm just finished up at work, so now it's time to go to the gym. We're gonna get some lifts in. I'll see if I can record something for you guys there too, but maybe not. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling, but the bike's running good. That's all that matters. Hey everyone, it's been a few days since I last recorded. The bike is running great. I really hope you guys enjoyed that part of the video, as well as seeing a little bit of my day. If you guys want to see more of that, please let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for watching, guys.